Music is supposed to captivate you, make you feel emotions, give you chills, make you think, make you cry, make you laugh, make you happy, make you sad. Every emotion that you can think about should come from music. And that's what I'm going to get into today about one specific emotion. But first things first, before we get into that, I got this new little thing I'm trying to do where we do guess the rapper by the trivia questions. So I just have four different hints. You have to guess who the rapper is. If you get it right, let me know which hint. Let me know when you got it. First, he was sent to a boarding school in 2010 to American Samoa. He was there for 2 years. So during this time, he was on hiatus because he was in American Samoa for boarding school. You got it? If you got it, leave it in the comments and say you got it on the first hint. But the next one's coming up. It's he made a 10-minute EP dedicated to his mother and grandmother. Kind of vague. I could go in more depth about it, but I don't know. Don't feel like it. Next hint. He was a part of one of the biggest groups of the 2010s, even starring in a TV show during that time period. If you didn't get it by now, you're definitely going to get to hear, but he dropped a 9 out of 10 album named Live, Love, Laugh this year. If you didn't get it, I don't even know how you're on my page. But this is Earl Sweatshirt. Did y'all get the player? Alright. I hope y'all did. But this episode is basically me just talking about some songs that give me chills, give me like emotions that I enjoy. So like a different episode, of course, as you probably expect, is going to be one where it's songs that I don't enjoy and it gives me negative emotion. But I posted a TikTok about this a few days ago. I believe it's doing pretty well. Go follow the TikTok. You know what it is. It's not even me talking. It's like a slideshow type video. But I'll talk about some of the songs on here. The first song I have is Kendrick Lamar, Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst. And I've said it on this channel before, that is Kendrick Lamar's magnum opus when it comes to how layered and how vulnerable it is, the way that he's able to play multiple different characters within this song, including himself in two different lights when it comes to Dying of Thirst and Sing About Me, where he's on a much more like positive outlook in Sing About Me, or like more so like a legacy outlook. He's more so trying to like be remembered, and then Dying of Thirst is him going back to his like his old ways or like his more negative mindset. And it's just such a beautiful song, the way of showing like the fear of being forgotten in so many different layers and ways. It's extremely beautiful, genuinely. And then I have Harold Melvin in the Blue Notes featuring Teddy Pendergrass, I Miss You. So this song is probably, the first time y'all probably heard this was like on TikTok or something, but I've heard this song for a good bit, and the reason why it's captivated me so much, I'm such a Teddy Pendergrass fan. Just because of the way his vocals just kind of like ring, and on this song they really expand. Like they go to places where you don't really hear many people go, because he's expressing pain in such a vulnerable yet beautiful way. Like it's so raw, vulnerable, that it becomes like a beautiful song about yearning. That doesn't happen anymore. Like that's a real problem I have with music. There's not really much yearning music. It's like, I'm a slut, I'm a whore. I'm playing. There's more music than that, but like we really don't get music about yearning for love and like doing whatever you can to get love. And this song is very much about that. He basically says, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my. He said, I'm gonna kill myself if you don't love me anymore. And then at the end of the song, there's like a kind of like a singing, not even singing. It's like a phone conversation he has with Teddy Pendergrass still in the back crooning, and it's like, wow. This motherfucker can really do it. Like he's one of them. It's an amazing song. It's genuinely gut wrenching. The first time I heard it, and I still get chills to this day listening to it. Another thing, I was talking about this earlier with the trivia part, but Earl Sweatshirt Solace, it's an EP, but it's only 10 minutes, so I'm just called a song. I have a whole breakdown on this channel. If you haven't seen it, link will be down there. But yeah. It's an like you guys are gonna learn I love raw emotion, and this is one of the like another one of those where it's like so raw, so like he made this music. In my head, this is how I view it. It's like he made this thinking nobody was gonna listen to it. He made this thinking, oh, it's only for me, so I'm gonna be the most vulnerable, raw, disgusting. I don't care if it sounds like how a rap album should sound. I don't care if there's just fucking 3 minutes of nothing but instrumentals that are so like, ugh. Like the instrumental after part, I believe it's part 2, where he's like, I've been doing this a long time, it'll be alright. After that verse, and then it's just the instrumental, that shit is so hard to get through because it just sounds painful. It just sounds so painful. But it's a big like undertaking, especially when you consider like the whole thing is about his emptiness and his like disgust with himself. Another one that I have though is Ray Charles, Hard Times. Y'all go learn. I love 1970s or like 80s and like in before music when it comes to like soul, blues, R&B, things like that. Ray Charles is one of them. Like Hard Times is beautiful. It's so fucking painful. He's in such pain at the end of that song. He's just screaming. He is screaming about how like hard his life has been since his mother told him that on her deathbed that he's gonna have nothing but hard times when she's gone. You know, a woman left him because he didn't have money. He had to sell his clothes. He's just having a hard time, and then he screams it. The beauty of Ray Charles' voice is like accentuated in this song. He is screaming at you. Literally, the crooning is at the highest I've ever seen. He was so creative with his vocal because he's not like the greatest singer of all time. It's just the fact that he knows how to use his voice on such like a to make you really just fall into the world that he's creating with his music. And of course, instrumentally, it's amazing. Like, come on. But another thing, I think I've talked about this on the channel before. Jay Dilla, Don't Cry, in case you don't know the story of that song. He made that beat on his deathbed to his mom as like a tribute to her. This is one of the hardest beats ever to make. If you ask any sort of like producer or engineer, like they don't know how to make. It's insane how he was able to do this while dying from lupus, basically. But he made this for his mother. It's a beautifully vulnerable song. It has Don't Cry. I forgot who. Give me 1 second. I have to find who he samples in this, because like these aren't original vocals. Of course, he's a producer. He's not singing. He's not rapping. And by the way, if you've never listened to Jay Dilla Donuts, lock in, please. It's an amazing album of just beats. But the way that the beats are so like, at this point of life, like during the time when he made it, it wasn't really normal to do samples and stuff. Like sampling wasn't like as prominent as he is now. He is such a pioneer when it comes to production. He might be the greatest producer of all time. But let me see. I have to find out who did it. The Escorts, I Can't Stand to See You Cry. That is what he samples in this. It is like the way he uses it in his beat. It's like he doesn't say a word, but he says everything on an instrumental. It's like, it's so crazy to explain, but you just got to listen to it, understanding the context, understanding what he's trying to do. And it's like, wow, it's beautiful what he was able to do with just an instrumental. Another one that I have that is more recent and more modern is Kanye and Andre 3000, Life of the Party. And 3K has one of his most vulnerable verses coming in. This is his first time rapping in a very long time, by the way. And 3K has always been one of my favorite rappers. He has my favorite verse on damn near every single Outkast song. Most of them, not all of them, because, you know, Big Boy's not trash. But, like, he's one of my favorite rappers ever. So hearing him come on to the song with Kanye and just vulnerably, like, talk about the death of his mother and the death of his father, and not thinking that there's a heaven because he hasn't seen any signs from them since that. And, like, he's just completely... Like, this is the reason why he didn't want the song to come out initially, is because of how vulnerable he was in this. Like, it's like a confessional. It's like he thought he was talking alone in a confessional room, just pleading to Kanye's mother for a sign from his mom that, like, there was some way she could show him that she's still watching him, telling her, like, things that he kept secret during his life, like how he used to love going to church because he was having sex with somebody. Like, seriously, it's when I first listened to it, a tear came out because it's like like the feeling he feels. I don't feel it yet, luckily, because my mother's still here. But like, I feel like that's gonna be a feeling I have during that time, and I don't know how I'll be able to attack it. He attacked it, of course, on an instrumental. It went insane. And lastly, I have the one that kind of inspired me. By the way, this isn't the last one I'm going to talk about in this video. This is the last one I have on the TikTok. But it inspired me to make the post anyway. It's Sam Cooke, A Change Is Gonna Come. Or Going to Come. Sorry, I'm not going to say it like that. Because this song is too beautiful and powerful for me to even like... I don't want to... Oh my God. I don't think I'll be able to do it justice by just talking about it the way I talk about anything else, because of how influential, beautiful, and powerful it is during the time that it came out, especially when it comes to like the civil rights movement, what it did for that time period, what Sam Cooke means for that time period, and like hearing it, knowing what happened to him is so gut-wrenching. Because like one of the lines in this is I'm sorry, it sounds like there's something in my throat. I am a little sick. But one of the lines in this song is, "It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. No, I don't know what's going on up there beyond the sky." So in case you don't know, Sam Cooke was killed by the CIA because he was a very heavily a part of the civil rights movement. So when you hear that coming from somebody that had that done to them, it's like, wow. Like, he spoke about how he was scared to die, and just the first line of this song is so powerful. Like, it's so powerful. If you've never heard this song, I'm surprised. I think everybody in the world has heard this song, but if this is your first time hearing this song, I'm telling you, take a good listen to it. And shout out to him. Shout out to Leslie Odom. He has a great cover of this. It's genuinely a great cover, so I'm not gonna hate. He has a great one. And some other songs I had for this, let me think. I had one off the top of my head. I have two more off the top of my head, but this one might remind me. I was gonna do Creep, because Creep is very it's a weird type of emotion, because like when you first hear it, his voice sounds so like vulnerable. It's like, oh no, he's like a little flower boy. No, but seriously, it sounds like he's so like soft, he's so pillowy, but then you really listen to the lyrics, he's like really a weirdo. He's never talked to this woman. He's running around her, just watching her live her life, and then when she moves on, which is not even moving on, by the way, because they never had anything to begin with, he's like losing his mind. It's like upset. It's a beautiful way to sing about obsession, to a point where it makes you feel bad for the obsessive person. That's another song that's like that as well. What is an obsession? It's more so what was it? It's not Some Nights. It's the other song by Fun. Tonight We Are Young. We Are Young is literally a domestic violence song. He literally talks about how does that song start? Fuck. But he's like kind of like gaslighting. He's gaslighting. Like, he's talking about how, I know that I'm not all that you got. I gotta find the beginning of that song, because I'm out of nowhere when I'm on the fucking screen, I get nervous and I forget things. I don't know why. So let me see. Fun. We Are Young. Give me. I need to get my friends are getting in the. My friends in the bathroom getting high. Yep. My seat's been taken by some sunglasses and asking about her scar, and I know I gave it to you months ago. So he's basically saying, I punched you in your shit a few months ago, and I'm trying to make it up to you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to abuse you, but like, at the time when I first listened to it, and currently I listen to it a lot of nostalgia, I didn't know what the fuck they were saying. I was like 8 years old. But it's still a good song. I won't lie to you. It's still a very good song. There's definitely more examples of this when it comes to like music that just gives me chills. But I could talk about this for like hours. If you just give me some time to look at some songs. You know what? I'll do a few more. Why not? Why not? Why not, man? Count Me Out by Kendrick Lamar. I've probably talked about in this channel. One of my favorite Kendrick Lamar songs ever. Extremely powerful, extremely beautiful. The way he's able to talk about, like, it's very vulnerable, especially the first verse. Like, man, let me just read some of the lyrics. One of these lives I'ma make things right with the wrongs I've done. That's one of you now with the father son. Till then I'll fight. Rain on me, put the blame on me. Got guilt, got hurt, got shame on me. Got 6 magazines that's aimed at me. Done every magazine, what's fame to me. It's a game to me, where the bedroom at. Sleep, I ain't never had affairs with that. What's fair when the heart and the words don't reach? What's fair when the money don't take things back? It's rare when somebody take your dreams back. I care too much, wanna share too much. In my head too much, I shut down too. I ain't there too much. I'm a complex soul, they done layered me up, then broke me down. And morality's dust, I lack in trust. This time around I trust myself. Please everybody else but myself. All else fails, I was myself. Outdone fear, outdone myself. This year you better won yourself. Mask on the babies, mask on the op, mask where mask in the neighborhood stores you shop, but mask won't hide who you are inside. Look around, the reality's carved in lies. Wiped my ego, dodged my pride. Look myself in the mirror, Amityville, I ain't seen none scarier. I fought like a pit bull terrier. Blood I shed could fill up aquariums. Tell all my angels carry 'em. Every emotion's been deprived. Even my strong points couldn't survive if I didn't learn to love myself, forgive myself 100 times, dog. That's just the first verse of the song. This is how he comes into the song. And this is how Mr. Brown and Big Steppers, it's a 2-disc album, and the first disc is Big Steppers, and this is the beginning for the second disc, which is Mr. Morale. He's kind of showing, because Big Steppers was him like flexing. The first half of this album is like a lot of bangers and shit like that. The second half is more so him attacking his emotional state, his brain, and like talking about why he's done the things he's done in his past and how he's truly reacted to it and what he's done, like the wrong things he's done, and how he's able to attack that now in his new mindset and becoming a better person. Because becoming a better person isn't just, oh, I did that, I'm never going to do it again, but also just realizing I did that, why did I do that, and why shouldn't I do it again, if you know what I'm saying. It's a deeper thing. I'm not doing a Mr. Morale fucking deep dive, but this song kind of accentuates that entire feeling or like emotion when it comes to like how you feel. Speaking of that, How Does It Feel, Untitled by D'Angelo. I love that song. I love it so much. It's about getting head. And I feel like D'Angelo heads might think it's overrated in comparison to his whole like discography and stuff. I feel like D'Angelo might not even like it himself because of what the music video did to him. He was over sexualized after that music video because he's naked, and like people are like whoa, whoa, whoa. But it's still a great song, an amazing song actually. The way it's produced, it's like so. It's crack R&B. It's like something that's addictive, and I continuously go back to. D'Angelo's an amazing vocalist, and I wish he had more recognition within that space. One more song, Self Control by Frank Ocean on Blonde. Also Pink Matter on what's it called? Channel Orange, but I'll speak more on Self Control. Self Control is like, it's beautiful because he starts off like very calm compared to how he ended that song. He's basically like screaming. He croons. He takes a lot of inspiration from Stevie Wonder, I believe, when it comes to like vocals and like the way he produces his music, which is beautiful because I love Stevie Wonder, in case you didn't know. But he does a great job on that song of really making you feel like him, making you feel like you want to be a part of something that you're not a part of, like the Cause I made you use your self-control, and you made me lose my... Like, he's like actively losing his mind singing this song because the person that he wants is not available for him, and he wants that person so badly that it's making him insane. But yeah, that's about it for this video. Let me know if you're excited for the next one where I talk about bad music. That's what I'm on this channel for. I talk about every type of music ever. I know it's been a while since I posted. There's not really much to talk about when it comes to music. I hope D4VD rots in jail. He's a pedophile. He's a murderer. He's a horrible man. He's a horrible man. I have nothing else to say about that. But make sure y'all tune into the next video, and peace.